Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and we are doing something very festive, very fun today, and we are ranking Christmas pop songs. I've been wanting this for a while, I finally got around to making a tier list. So to explain what we're doing, I'm going to be ranking, I think about 80 pop songs, Christmas pop songs. When I say pop songs, I mean we're not doing any Christmas carols, we're not doing any hymns, we're not doing like "O Come All Ye Faithful," "Silent Night." We're doing like specifically pop songs, radio songs, and we're going to be doing basically every one that I could think of. There are ones that I just don't really know. I should say that this is obviously a tier list based on my experience with Christmas in the UK. There will definitely be songs on here you might not know if you're outside of the UK. There are songs that are huge here. A lot of our pop songs, our Christmas songs in the UK, are by British artists. We do have American ones, we do have like Australian ones, but like we do, a lot of them are British, and I don't know how much of them actually like made it to other countries. And there'll probably be some big ones that maybe I don't have that you'd be like, how did you possibly miss this one? It's like, well, it's just not one that I really know. But I tried to include like every single one that I could think of. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think with Christmas songs, there's like a different way that you respond to Christmas songs. Like, if there's a song that you hate, like a regular song, like I hate Happy by Pharrell Williams. And when that song came out, it was everywhere and it drove me insane. But like I haven't heard it in a long time. Or like when Airplanes by B.O.B. and Hayley Williams came out, people became so sick of that song. I loved it. I always loved it. But people became so sick of that song because it was everywhere. But I could not tell you the last time I heard that song in the wild. Like I don't think I've heard Airplanes outside of my own Spotify in like over a decade. You know what I mean? Like, if there's a song that you absolutely hate, it will be everywhere for like a month or two, and then it will disappear and you will never hear it again. Whereas with Christmas songs, if there's a Christmas song that you hate, you know you're going to hear it 2 months of the year. Every single year, it's going to be on the radio, it's going to be in TV adverts, it's going to be in the Christmas movies, it's going to be everywhere you look. It's going to be when you're out Christmas shopping, it's going to be playing in the shops, it's going to be in the supermarket, it's going to be everywhere you go. You're going to hear this damn song and you're going to want to tear off your own face. So I think we have a different reaction to Christmas songs because we hear them every single year without fail. There will never be a point where you just don't hear them. You will hear them all and you will hear them constantly. So I think that should be a lot of fun. My other caveat is that I've specifically used like either the original or like most well-known artists for each of these songs. There are a lot of versions, and I'll definitely talk about different versions, but just for the sake of making a tier list, I'm just including the original version of the song or the most well-known version of the song. We're not doing like the 50 different versions of Last Christmas all on their own. That would take forever. We could do that as a separate tier, but we're not doing it today. And my last caveat is I'm specifically including songs about Christmas. I don't consider a song that came out at Christmas but is not about Christmas to be a Christmas song. That's something that we do definitely have here in the UK. Like, all of the X Factor winners became Christmas number one, so they all get included. They're not Christmas songs. They're just not Christmas songs. To Become One by Spice Girls was considered a Christmas song because it came out at Christmas and it was snowing in the video. Like, I just don't consider these to be Christmas songs. There is one exception, and I haven't included it because I don't want to ruin my own list. But I do have I Miss You by Bass Hunter on my Christmas playlist because it feels Christmassy to me. It was Christmas in the video, but I know that that is going against all of my principles and we're not including it. I think I do have The Power of Love on here just because how much it has permeated the consciousness to become a Christmas song, but I still don't consider it a Christmas song. But I think it's on here anyway. But with all that said, let's get into it. So we've got our tiers. At the top we have Santa tier, that's our God tier. Best Muslim songs, my favourites, my absolute ride or dies. On the playlist for the ones that I really love, and I've got them on my playlist. What the Hell Sure for ones where they come on and I say, what the hell sure? Tolerate It for the ones where I'm maybe not changing the radio station to avoid it, but I am gritting my teeth through it. Meh for the ones where I'm just like, ugh, this song is not great. I don't know this song for the ones that I genuinely don't know. I don't know if there's any on here that I don't know because, like I did say, I was trying to put on every song that I know, but I included it just in case. And Santa's Village of the Damned for the ones that I hate. They want make me want to tear off my own skin. I want to cancel Christmas. I turn into the Grinch as soon as I hear them because I'm like, this song is awful and I hate it. And they just for the songs that I hate, the songs I hate. So let's get into it. These aren't in any particular order, so we'll just head in and see what happens. So first up, we have "Happy Xmas, War Is Over" by John and Yoko. This is one of it's such a weird song. It's like I mean it's so classic John and Yoko, isn't it? It's like of course you're releasing a Christmas song that's about war, like and peace because I mean I know Christmas, peace on earth is a big factor of Christmas, but it's just so classic John and Yoko. Um but it was I do know it on I will talk about this a lot. I have a Christmas CD that I've had since the year 2000. Now Christmas 2000. Um and that was the Christmas album in my house for my entire childhood, basically. I had before that I had a Christmas cassette, which shows how old I am. But this was the Christmas CD we had on every year, and "Happy Christmas, War Is Over" was the very first song on that album. So when it got to Christmas time and you put in that CD, the first thing I heard was "So this is Christmas," and it just like instantly makes me feel Christmassy when I hear it because it's like that was the start of Christmas. As soon as that CD went in, Christmas had begun. So I think it has to be on the playlist. It's not quite God tier for me, but it is. I hear it, and it's Christmas time. Christmas wrapping by the waitresses. Oh God. So when I was a kid, this was one of my favorite Christmas songs. I loved this one. I was like absolutely bopping as soon as I heard that do 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 do. I was like, let's fucking go. It has worn off on me over the years, and now it kind of is nails down a chalkboard. The version of my Christmas CD, because a lot of the songs on this CD I'm talking about were covers, the version was the Spice Girls, and they'd redone the lyrics to be modern and about the Spice Girls. So, like, the second verse was flashback to last year, world tour, aeroplanes and babies, met some guys but never the time, most of 99 passed along those lines. And then the last kind of verse was Tesco has provided me with the world's smallest turkey uh, out in the snow to the only all night garage. They changed all the lyrics. And I think I still actually prefer that to the waitress's version against my better judgment. But it's still nowadays when I hear and it gets so stuck in your head because it's so catchy. And I don't like it anymore. But it's not quite Village of the Damned, so I think I'm gonna put it and tolerate it. But I just don't love it the way that I used to. Step Into Christmas by Elton John, absolutely Santa tier. Truly one of probably my top five Christmas songs. One of the greatest Christmas songs ever made. There is like, I don't think there's a single song actually out there that makes me feel more Christmassy. Like that way that when you hear a song and you instantly feel everything, like you feel the Christmas spirit, like it just all hits you at once. That feeling that you get where you're like, oh my God, it's Christmas and I'm so excited and you feel like a little kid again. I don't think there's another song out there that gives me that feeling the way that Step Into Christmas does. It just makes me so happy. I love it. And that's not even really doing anything special. It's just solid. It's just such a good song. And Elton John has such a great voice that it comes on, you're just like, yeah, I would oblige. I would step into Christmas with you, Elton John. I will hop aboard the turntable. I will step into Christmas. It makes you want to get up and dance. It makes you so happy. Absolutely god tier. Elton John, you rock. Oh, gee. I'm not the biggest Beach Boys fan in general, and this song is it is nails on a chalkboard, and not in the Christmas wrapping kind of tolerate it way. It's just Christmas comes this time each year. Like you don't say. No, really? I thought it was in June this year. Thank you, Beach Boys. I would never have known. Shut up. It's awful. Merry Christmas. It's so annoying. There's nothing about Little Saint Nick. I never want to hear it. It's awful. Santa's Village of the Damned. That is a straight up skip for me. I can't be dealing with it. It's awful. Oh God. Okay. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. So Brenda Lee, I love Brenda Lee, right? But Rocking Around the Christmas Tree I find very annoying. But I think the worst part is in the UK we tend to get the cover by the comedian Mel Smith and Kids in America singer Kim Wilde, who did this sort of comedy parody version. It's like it's the real song, but it's got this comedy music video, and it's full of these like awful little quips where like the whole idea is like Mel's dreaming that he's spending Christmas with Kim Wilde because he fancies her, and there's all these like jokes where he's like, "Do you think we're gonna be together forever?" And she's like, "No," and he's like, "Do you think we'll make it to the end of this music video?" And I'm like, "Oh, shut up." Shut up, it makes my teeth itch. And I don't like the song anyway. And their version is the one that we get the most in the UK, playing on the radio and stuff. And it is unbearable. Um, I'm debating whether to be like Tolerate It or Santa's Village of the Damned. But I honestly think it might be Santa's Village of the Damned. It irritates me so much. I can hear it playing in my head and it's making me want to scream. So I think it's going to have to be Santa's Village of the Damned. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Brenda Lee. It's not your fault. It's just a bad song and it was made worse when the UK tried to make it funny. Walk This Sleigh by Robbie Williams. Now, this one might not be well known. It's well known to me. It was on my Christmas CD and I have it on my personal Christmas playlist. It is a bop. But I don't think it's very well known. I mean, as we discovered this year, Americans don't know who Robbie Williams is, even though he's like such a big star in the UK. He is like nobody in the UK doesn't know who Robbie Williams is. He's huge, but he's not well known outside the UK. Who knew? Walk This Sleigh is a kind of joke of a Christmas song, where obviously the title is a parody on Walk This Way, Walk This Sleigh. But the lyrics are truly some of the most insane lyrics you will ever see. I mean, that's classic. That's par for the course for Robbie Williams. His songs are complete nonsense. I mean, Kids with Kylie Minogue, me no bubblicious, me smoke heavy tar, me be moving slowly where you are. Like, Rude Box, Radio, Bodies, Party Like a Russian. Like, I don't think Robbie Williams has had a song that isn't completely insane. Um, Maybe Angels. But Walk This Way is all of it's. I can't even tell you what it's about. It's him rapping, and the lyrics are just crazy. I will get them up on the screen for you. Actually, it would be easier. So we've got peace and mercy to all men. We're gonna get boozed up again. Amber nectar, pub messiah, roast our nuts on open fires. Push to find three wise men. You definitely won't find a virgin. It ain't my round, so I'll be cheering. I believe in Christmas. What do you believe in? The chorus is like fine. Then we've got Happy Birthday Jesus Christ. Here's the Spice Girls merchandise. Got Christmas spirit without a doubt. I robbed Santa while he's out. I don't care if lords are leaping. I'll take a gat to the back while they are sleeping. And I'll make sure that they won't be breathing. I believe in Christmas. What do you believe in? B-side of Angels. So on one hand, we've if you got the CD back when B-sides were a thing, you've got Angels where he's like, and through it all, she offers me protection. One of the biggest songs ever in the UK. And then you get to the second song on the the single, and you've got this, which by the way, all through this song in the background is a sample of the Muppets Banana. So he's singing this Christmas song, rapping this Christmas song about shitting Santa while he's out, and then in the background it's going banana, banana. The whole song is insane. It is crazy and it is on the playlist. I love it. I don't care what anyone says. And it's more of a Christmas song than Angels ever was. Angels doesn't count. Angels is a fantastic song. It's not a Christmas song. In Dulce Jubilo by Mike Oldfield. Um, on the playlist. This is a instrumental. It's just a piece of music. It's a brilliant piece of music. It starts off and it's all very kind of classical, and then about halfway through, like an electric guitar comes in, and it becomes all like heavy, and the bass drops. It's great. It's a fantastic piece of music. If you don't know it, you should go and listen to it. It's another one that as soon as I hear it, I feel so Christmassy. There's not much I can say about it because there's no lyrics to talk about. It's just a fantastic piece of music, and if you don't know it, I encourage you to listen to it. Stop the Cavalry by Jonah Louie. Jonah Louie himself will tell you Stop the Cavalry was never meant to be a Christmas song. It just mentions Christmas in it, but it's not meant to be a Christmas song. But it has become one of the main staples of Christmas in the UK. It really is huge. Jonah Louie is not an artist I ever was a big fan of. His other big song was You'll Always Find Me in the Kitchen at Parties, which I absolutely detest. I hate that song. But Stop the Cavalry is one of the best Christmas songs that we have. It's this sort of war it's an anti-war anthem, and it's all about being in the war and hating the experience of being in the war and just wanting to go home for Christmas to see your wife. And it's got the kind of proper like um wind instrument, saxophone, like not saxophone, like trumpets, um of the kind of army style music that you used to get. And it's just a brilliant song. But yeah, he says it was never meant to be a Christmas song, it was meant to be an anti war song. But it's become both. And I say we clap and cheer. God tier. Incredible song, one of my favourites. I absolutely love it. And it's one of the only ones I suppose this maybe makes the point. I can listen to Stop the Cavalry all year round. It's one of the only Christmas songs I can do that with. And so maybe that proves the point that it was never really a Christmas song to begin with, but it's one of the best songs that we have. So, Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes. Meh. I'm so sorry. I don't like that song. I just don't. It's like that's another one the Spice Girls had. The Spice Girls had a cover where it had this little like talky bit at the beginning where they're all talking about what they want for Christmas, and Sporty Spice is like, "Well, Christmas is all right because you can watch the football on Boxing Day," and I'm like, "Oh my god, you guys were so embarrassing back in the day when you played so hard into these characters." Um, but I just don't like the song. It's not Santa's Village of the Damned, but it's close. I just don't like it. It's better when it's the Ronettes than it is when it's the Spice Girls, but not by much. Whamageddon, Last Christmas by Wham. Like I said, there are so many versions of this song. The one that I grew up with on my Christmas CD was by Billie Piper. Back, this was the year 2000, so back when she was still, because we want to, 5 years before she ever became the Doctor's companion. Um, And I do like that version a lot, actually. I really like Billie Piper's cover. And a lot of people done a cover. We had Ashley Tisdale's hilarious, like, Britney Spears core cover. Everybody and their dog was on a cover of Last Christmas at some point. Um, it's fine. It's definitely not my favourite. Um, I think it's probably What the Hell Sure for me. It's definitely not on my playlist, but I don't quite tolerate it. But it's definitely not my favourite. I'm not I'm not itching to hear Last Christmas every year. But if it comes on, I'm like, sure. But I mean, look, I was never the biggest Wham fan anyway. I'm not. There isn't really a single Wham song I actually do particularly enjoy. Um, I love George Michael. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't. I just wasn't a big Wham person. And it doesn't really change for Last Christmas. I do prefer listening to Billie Piper sing it, but even then, I can live without it. Oh, Perfect Christmas by S Club 7. Gorgeous. It's on the playlist. I was listening to it yesterday, actually. Um, it's a lovely song. It really is. And it is so much more a Christmas song than the radio will try to tell you that Never Had a Dream Come True was a Christmas song. It was not a Christmas song. It was not a Christmas song. It's in the movie, and when are they singing it in the movie? While they're standing in a park playing with a boomerang, which, to be fair, makes even less sense. But it was not a Christmas song, but Perfect Christmas was. And it's just a lovely little song about wanting to spend the perfect Christmas with your partner. Though the year has seemed so long, my faith in love has kept me strong, and if I had one wish come true, I'd spend the perfect Christmas with you. It's lovely. It's such a good little song. It deserves more credit. I love, as we know, I am ride or die. S Club 7 are one of my favourite things in the whole world. I sat on the train the other day, playing their entire Seeing Double album, and I had a great time. I they are my favourite. They always will be. So I love their Christmas song. Do they know it's Christmas by Band Aid? Ooh, controversial. So back when this song came out, it was made in good faith. It was made in good faith when Midge and Bob Geldof did Band Aid. They really did want to save lives. They wanted to change the world. They wanted to make things better. But as time has gone on, obviously Band Aid was in the 80s. That was 40 years ago now. Opinion has changed a lot, and it now kind of reads badly. The idea of like, there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. There are places in Africa that get snow. Um, do they know it's Christmas? Of course they do, because Africa is predominantly a Christian country. They know it's Christmas regardless of whether it's, regardless of the weather, regardless of whether they have a Christmas tree, they know it's Christmas. Um, And nowadays we have this whole kind of thing about white savior complex and that kind of thing, and we don't look so fondly on the kind of school telethons that we did in the UK where we'd send a really rich celebrity out to sit in an African village and cry about the fact that the kids had nothing, and then they get sent back home to their mansion. Like, we don't look upon that well anymore, the way that we used to. And so, Do They Know It's Christmas rubs people the wrong way now. It doesn't help that Band Aid has reunited multiple times over the years, and each version they've done is worse than the one before. The original Band Aid, very good, incredible. Like, we had huge names. We had George Michael, we had Bananarama. Like, we had huge names in the original Band Aid. And every year that they brought it back, it's been worse than the one before. Um, I still think it's a good song. It's definitely not my favourite. It doesn't feel particularly Christmassy to me, and it does. I mean, back when I was in my first year of secondary school, we actually studied this song in our modern studies class. So this was when I was at 12, um, and we were looking at it from the perspective of, is it actually a helpful song, or is it just kind of in poor taste? So that was, we're talking, that was 2007 that would have been. Um, so we were talking about it then, like almost 20 years ago now, that it maybe wasn't in great taste. Um, so I think for me, it's probably Tolerate It. Nah, actually, it's probably What the Hell Sure. It's What the Hell Sure. Because I don't turn it off. It comes on and I'm like, yeah, okay, nothing ever grows, no rain or rivers flow. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? But it's not the best song in the world. But all my love to Midger and Bob Geldof, because they tried. They tried and they did Live Aid and they raised a huge amount of money, and I will always have a huge amount of respect for Bob Geldof and Midger. Just that song unfortunately has not aged well, is the thing. It is here, The Power of Love by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. I don't think it's a Christmas song. There is some kind of vague Christmas messaging in it. The video, they're like going through the desert on a camel. Um, so so they're trying. I think the video has like nativity theme to it. The funniest thing about, or the thing that I love most about The Power of Love is the fact that it starts with "I'll protect you from the hooded claw," which is a character from Penelope Pitstop, the spin off of Wacky Races back in like the 70s or 80s. I'll protect you from the hooded claw. Keep the vampires from your door. That's the opening lines of the song, and it's like, what's Christmas about that? What's Christmas about the hooded claw or vampires? What are we doing here? I'm not the biggest fan of The Power of Love, so I think it's probably gonna have to be meh. Like, I honestly don't care. Like, it's just a song that exists. I don't really care either way about it. I Believe in Father Christmas by Greg Lake. Greg Lake will also tell you that this song was never meant to be a positive Christmas song. It's a song about consumerism, and it's anti-consumerism, anti-capitalism. It's about how we've lost the meaning of Christmas because nowadays everyone's just like obsessed with money and stuff like that. And it's about the disillusionment of when you get older and Christmas loses its magic, which is why it has the verse of like, um, I believe in Father Christmas. I looked to the sky with excited eyes, and I woke with a yawn in the first light of dawn, and I saw him, and he was disguised. Like, it's about losing your faith in Christmas. So it's not meant to be a Christmas song. It's meant to be an anti-Christmas song, was what he always said. It was an anti-Christmas song. But I don't think there's anything wrong. There's a couple of songs in here that are anti-Christmas songs. I don't think there's anything wrong with having an anti-Christmas song at Christmas. I think we can absolutely enjoy a song that is not positive about Christmas. And it's such a beautiful song. Like, the lyrics are beautiful. The message I think is really good. The instrumental, the music of it is brilliant. It's got such an identifiable tune. Like, the melody is so recognizable. It's a fantastic song, and for me, it's one of the best songs that we have. And I mean, I think Greg Lake was happy enough that he obviously got the royalties every year from this song. Greg unfortunately is no longer with us. But he got royalties every year for I Believe in Father Christmas, which probably dulled the ache of his song being completely misrepresented when it came out, and every year since. But for me, it's Santa Tier. Um, it's a fantastic song, and I love the ending where it randomly like plays this one note, and then the note like gets really high. I can't really explain it any better than that, but it just, I don't know, it scratches something in my brain just right. I love it. A spaceman came traveling. So this was on my Christmas CD as a child, and my mum hates this song. She thinks it's one of the worst Christmas songs, and so she didn't really want to play it, and I kept forcing her to play it because I really liked it, and it became, and it probably still is, my favorite Christmas song of all time. Genuinely. I mean, I have a lot, as you will see. We've already got three in God tier, but A Spaceman Came Traveling just altered my brain chemistry when I heard it, and it alters my brain chemistry every time I've heard it since. There is something about this song that I just can't describe. It like it just hits me in exactly the right way. It's a beautiful. It starts out and it's piano, but there are other instruments. But it's a song basically telling the nativity story from the perspective of a alien who comes down from space and witnesses the birth of Jesus, and then like he brings music or he feels music and he says like in 2000 years of your time, and when 2000 years of your time has gone by, the song will begin once again to a baby's cry. So like the idea that, we're, when this song came out, we were almost 2000 years on from the birth of Jesus. um and I don't know, there's just, it's such a weird concept for a song. A spaceman came traveling in a ship from afar, was light years of time since his mission did scar, and over a village he halted his craft, and it hung in the sky like a star. And they looked up at the Star of Bethlehem, but it wasn't a star, it was this spaceman's spaceship. And then he followed a light and came down to a shed where a mother and child were lying there on a bed, and a bright light of silver shone round his head, and he had the face of an angel, and they were afraid. And the stranger spoke, and he said, "Do not fear. I come from a planet a long way from here, and I bring a message for mankind to hear." And suddenly the sweetest music filled the air, and it went la 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 la. I mean, I think the idea is that the spaceman is like the angel Gabriel, but like, or like one of the angels, but like he's not an angel, he's a spaceman, or they perceive him as a spaceman. I don't know. It's a really interesting song. It's a really interesting take on a Christmas song, and I love it. I love it so much. It means so much to me as a song, a Christmas song. So God tier. Mistletoe and Wine by Cliff Richard. We have a few different Cliff Richard songs in here. Cliff loves Christmas. Cliff is a very, very devout Christian, and he makes a real point of releasing Christmas songs about the true meaning of Christmas, about it being about Jesus. If you know me, you know I'm an atheist, so that doesn't really matter to me. But I'm nothing against people, embracing the Christianity of Christmas. I'm obviously not going to criticize that. But Cliff really has a thing about, he wants to release music, Christmas songs that are about the true meaning of Christmas and being about Jesus. And he has a lot of songs, and he releases a lot of Christmas songs. He has a whole album called Cliff at Christmas. There's been a running joke about like Merry Cliffmas, because Cliff is such like a big part of Christmas in the UK. But all of his Christmas songs, his most popular, his biggest, his most successful is Mistletoe and Wine, and it's actually probably my least favorite. I'm not big on Mistletoe and Wine. I think he has better Christmas songs than this, but this one is the one that was the biggest. It's a what the hell sure for me. I don't dislike it because it's still Cliff. I love Cliff Richard, genuinely. I think Cliff's a great singer. I love his music. I always have done. I'm a fan of Cliff Richard. Just Mistletoe and Wine is not my favorite of all the ones he's done. It's quite repetitive, I think, is part of the problem. The chorus is very drudgy. The melody is not particularly interesting. He has better Christmas songs, but for some reason Mistletoe and Wine is the one that integrated itself into the public consciousness, and I don't know why. Because yeah, I just think, Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian rhyme, logs on the fire and gifts on the tree, a time to rejoice in the good that we see. Like the melody isn't interesting. It's very monotonous. So not my favorite, but what the hell, sure. The Christmas song by Nat King Cole. This is the one that goes, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Da 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 da, sung by a choir, children dressed up like Eskimos. Obviously, that's not really PC anymore, but the song is very old. Um, Meh for me. I don't care about the Christmas song. I don't care. It doesn't do anything for me. I respect it. I respect Nat King Cole as an artist. It's obviously it's been around for a very long time. I just don't care anymore. I don't care. Okay, similarly, okay, we've got a run of really old songs here. Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow by Dean Martin. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful, and there's really no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I think it's a tolerate it for me. It's really not my favorite. At least it's a little bit more bouncy than like the Christmas song, but I'm not a fan. My mum loves this one. She always played this one a lot when I was a kid. I don't care for it. I think yeah, if it comes on, I don't switch it off. That's the point of the tolerated tier is like if it comes on, I'm not going to change the channel to avoid it, but I'm probably not enjoying it either. And that's very much what it is with Let It Snow. And I think there's something about this line because the weather in the UK at Christmas is so bad. Like you should have seen what it's been like. We've had two amber weather incidents this week. There's been like actual destruction, roofs blowing off houses and stuff. The weather has been so shit. So a lot of the time in the UK, I look out the window and I hear in my head, "Oh, the weather outside is frightful," and then I get this stupid song stuck in my head for the whole Christmas season because it's just so relatable. Because I'm like, yeah, the weather is frightful. We live in the middle of, well, I mean, we're in Scotland. We're near the Arctic Circle, realistically. We live in winter weather hell, but it's not a song I particularly like. White Christmas by Bing Crosby. I don't like the song. It's probably Santa's Village of the Damned, to be quite honest. It's just so drudgy. And I don't really like Bing Crosby's voice, no offense to the man. I'm not really big into like the old style crooner singing. And it's I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. It doesn't do anything for me. And yeah, it is Santa's Village of the Damned. It makes my teeth itch. It's one as well. It's one of those Christmas songs that's like inoffensive enough that you can use it for a school choir. So you end up using it for a school choir, and then you spend your life hearing it sung by 6-year-olds, and it's just not it. It's not it. I've sung it. I sung it in my school choir. I was the annoying 6-year-old singing the song, and it wasn't great then, and it's not great now. Okay, moving swiftly on. Walking in the Air by Peter Ottey. So Peter Ottey is the original singer of Walking in the Air from the Snowman film. Ala Jones was a cover, but for some reason Ala Jones became the name that was always associated with this song to the point where it overtook Peter Ottey, and people thought that Ala Jones sang it in the film and he didn't, and this became like a whole thing because like nobody was giving Peter Ottey the respect for the fact that it was him. I prefer the version that's in the Snowman. I prefer the version by Peter Ottey. I really like Walking in the Air. The thing about Walking in the Air is I've always found it genuinely creepy. Like, I know in the film the whole point is that he's like flying through the air with his snowman friend and they're watching like people having Christmas parties and stuff, and it's like meant to be like a really magical, wholesome moment, but there's something about walking in the air. It's the key of the chords. It's like the chords are in the minor key. I don't know much about music, but I'm sure the chords are in the minor key. And it just sounds really ominous. And then with Peter's voice, kind of this like ethereal voice. There's something about walking in there that makes my blood run cold. I can't describe it, but it feels haunting. And not in a nice, pretty way. Haunting in a deeply disturbing way. But I still really love it. But it's creepy. Although, nowadays, a few years ago, it was actually quite a few years ago now, Scotland had an advert for Iron Brew. Iron Brew in Scotland, it's our national drink, and they do like a lot of comedic adverts on the TV, and they did a Christmas one where it was about the snowman stealing the Iron Brew from the kid, and the song ends with, um, well, how does it go? I'm walking in the air, I'm sipping on an iron brew. My chilly snow one friend said he would like some too. I told him get your own. He looks like he's going to cry. I told him once again the iron brew is mine. Now I'm falling through the air. I don't know where I'm going to land. He nicked my iron brew and let go of my hand. So if that doesn't just sum up how creepy walking in the air is, nothing will. Um, it's on the playlist. A Winter's Tale by David Essex. So there's a cover of this that's on my Christmas CD by the a cappella group The Magnets, and it is so good. And I'm so sorry because I love David Essex genuinely. Um, I'm a big fan of David Essex. But there's something about the Magnets cover. If you haven't heard it and you like A Winter's Tale, please go and listen to it because like hearing it done in a cappella is so good. It's just so enjoyable. And that's the version I always listen to. But I love A Winter's Tale. I think there's a bit in it that I love is about it's the idea of you've had a breakup at Christmas, but you don't bear any ill will towards the person that has broken up with you. And the whole song is about just accepting that sometimes things don't work out and wishing the person the best. And I'm like, it's nice to hear a song like that where it's not about hating your ex. It's about wishing them the best in whatever comes next for them. I hope that love and strength are with you for the length of your time on earth. Why should the world stop turning for one more love that's failed? A love that can never be, but it meant a lot to you and me. On a worldwide scale, we're just another winter's tale. I love it. I love it. It's one of it's yeah, it is. It's one of my favorites. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna give it God tier because I really love this song. I made a Cornelia and Caleb fan video of that song once. I actually made a Cornelia and Caleb fan video of Stop the Cavalry once for the Witch fans on my channel. Um, have I lost the plot? Probably, probably. But there we go. Lonely This Christmas by Mud, Santa's Village of the Damned. I am so sorry. This song comes on and I just want to scream. I hate it. I hate it. It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to hold. It'll be cold, so cold. It's so miserable and drudgy. I hate it. I changed the channel. I don't want to hear it. I never want to hear it. Get it away from me. Awful, awful song. I have nothing else to say. Merry Christmas, Everybody by Slade. This is the Christmas song. I would say in the UK there are sort of three definitive Christmas songs that outrank every other Christmas song. They are kind of considered like the Christmas songs. And it is Merry Christmas, Everybody, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Slade, and Step Into Christmas by Elton John. They are the three. But there's something about Merry Christmas, Everybody. As a child, this was my favourite Christmas song. This was the one I used when I had my cassette before the CD came out. I would have to I would sit and I would have to find the place on the cassette and then I would just keep scrolling it back and playing it again and winding it back and playing it again just to listen to Merry Christmas Everybody over and over and over again. Also at my town light switch on for I think 30 straight years now this is the song they play. They do the countdown 10 9 8 1 Merry Christmas and then this starts playing. Like every single year this is what they do. Are you hanging up your stockings on your wall? But it's like there's something about this song that as soon as you hear that, you're like up and dancing. It's what the song says. Does your granny always tell you that the old songs are the best and then she's up and rock and rolling with the rest? It comes on and you're up and you're rock and rolling. It's the time when every Santa has a ball. Does he ride a red-nosed reindeer? Like you just get so excited. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. It's just so good. This is God tier. This is one of my top five as well. I couldn't live without this song. And I'm really happy that Slade are continuing to make money off of this song. I really like Noddy Holder. I think he's a great guy. And I'm glad to see that he's still living off the royalties off the back of this one song they released in the 70s. Because good for him. Good for him. Please Come Home for Christmas by State of the Heart is a instrumental track. Um, and I can't really remember how it goes now. I'm gonna give it I don't know this song. I did listen to it specifically to try and remember what it sounds like, and I can't now remember how it actually goes. But that'll use up my I don't know this song tier because I don't think there's any other song on here that I actually don't know. Because I wouldn't, that was the whole point, was I was trying to include every song I could think of. But Please Come Home for Christmas was on my Christmas album that I grew up with. But I can't remember how it goes. But it's basically just, it's an instrumental piece. It's just a piece of music. Um, you tend to hear it in the background of like movies and stuff, but it doesn't really stick in my conscious what it sounds like. So I'm gonna leave it in there just to make life easy. Um, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Judy Garland. I really like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, but I get annoyed when people do the happy version because the song itself is not supposed to be happy, but it was rewritten to like make it more festive and cheery to like use it in the radio and stuff. So they changed the bit of um next year we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then we have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now, which is sad about, we'll be together if the fates allow. But until then we'll have to muddle through. It's not a happy song, but it changed it to like we'll all be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough to like take the sad line out of it, and that ruins it for me. It's supposed to be a sad, melancholic song. Stop ruining it. So I only ever want to listen to the original Judy Garland version. I don't want to hear the 73 covers about the shining star on the highest bough. I don't want to hear it. I only want to hear we have to muddle through somehow. I want to cry. I want to hear this song and I want to cry my eyes out. Um, so uh on the playlist. It's not actually on my playlist, but maybe it should be. Maybe I should add it. I love it. It's so beautiful. Driving home for Christmas. Santa's Village of the Damned. I'm sorry, Chris Rea. Whether you put an egg in Bob Mortimer's bath or not, I hate this song. It's so judgy. My mum says she always listens to it when she is coming home for Christmas. That's nice. That's nice. Maybe other people do that too. I can't drive, so maybe I'm just missing out on an experience. I don't like it. I think it's drudgy. I think it's annoying. I think the tune is annoying. I think the lyrics are annoying. The melody is annoying. Everything about it gets on my nerves. Top to toe and tailbacks. I just don't care. It's driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. It's not fun. I don't like it. It irritates me. No. Santa's Village of the Damned. I'm sorry, Chris Rea. Go and put an egg in a bath. It may be winter outside, but in my heart it's spring by Love Unlimited. I love this song. It does not get played enough. It may be winter outside, but in my heart it's spring. It just doesn't, I don't hear it very often. It deserves more love. I like this song. It's on the playlist. It's a tune. If you haven't listened to it this year, go and listen to it because it's a bop and it needs more love. When a Child is Born by Johnny Mathis. I love the bit, the like random speaking bit in this song where he's like, black, white, no one knows. It's so random, but it's a great song. I love When a Child is Born. Um, there's been a lot of covers of this over the years as well, but Johnny Mathis obviously is the true version, and yeah, it's a really good little song. It comes to pass when a child is born. The Perfect Year by Dina Carroll. When you're with me, next year will be the perfect year. I don't need a crowded ballroom. Everything I need is here. When you're with me, next year will be the perfect year. I love this song. It's so pretty. It makes me so happy. It's another one, like if I'm in like when I was like school dance or whatever, when you're in a room full of people, I can always hear in my head like, I don't need a crowded ballroom. I think this is a great song. It makes me really happy. Peace on Earth slash Little Drummer Boy will also, there's another one on here we'll get to. I hate this. I hate this so much. Santa's Village is Damned. Once again, I don't really like Bing Crosby, and I was never a huge David Bowie fan either. Think he was a really cool dude, just not a huge fan of his music. This song drives me up the wall. Run, they told me, pum 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 pum, peace on earth. can it be? It's awful. It drives me up the wall. I don't like it. I turn it off. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know anything about it. The Millennium Prayer by Cliff Richard. This is an insane song. So this is the Lord's Prayer from the Bible. You know, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Set to the melody of Auld Lang Syne by Robert Burns. Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a couple cane of shit for Auld Lang Syne. It's that, so it's like, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. It's bizarre. It was like, I don't know why he did this. I don't know why he did this. But song is the only reason I ever learned the Lord's Prayer because when I started secondary school, it turned out our head teacher forced everyone to recite the Lord's Prayer at the weekly assembly. And I stood there feeling like I was in some kind of horror movie because all these people around me started chanting this thing that I'd never heard before in my life. I wasn't raised religious. I was not raised as a Christian. I was raised without any religion at all. And I'd never heard the Lord's Prayer before. And I had no idea what was going on. And I felt so out of place and scared as I'm looking around at all these people who are all saying these words, and I had no idea what was going on. And I was like, I need to learn this because I'm going to get into trouble if I'm not reciting the prayer, but I don't know how it goes. So the only reason I ever learned the words was from listening to this because it was easier to remember, set to the tune of Auld Lang Syne. So maybe that's what Cliff was going for. Maybe he was trying to ingrate the Lord's Prayer into the public consciousness. In which case, you succeeded. Well done, Harry. Um, what the hell, sure. Because it does. It comes on and I'm like, from the time of trial and deliver us from evil, for thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. It doesn't even fit. That's the thing. Like, it doesn't actually fit the pentameter of the song. That's hilarious. Shake Up Christmas by Train. I agree that Train are like the cringiest band ever. Hey soul sister, ain't that Mister on the radio? Like they released Drops of Jupiter and never quite ever achieved the same quality. But I like this song. Once upon a time in a town like this, a little girl made a great big wish to feel the world full of happiness and be on Santa's magic list. It's cheesy nonsense, but I love it. It's a bop. It's on my playlist. Wake up the happiness, shake up the happiness. Come on, y'all, it's Christmas time. Come on, y'all, it's Christmas time. Like, what the hell? Sure. Oh my god, okay, Proper Crimbo. So you need to understand, Proper Crimbo is a song from Bo Selecta. And Bo Selecta was a TV show in the UK back in the early 2000s where this comedian named Lee Francis wore these rubber masks to like parody various celebrities. And he released a Christmas song called Proper Crimbo wearing his like Craig David mask because this was like a joke in it where he would dress up as the singer Craig David, and like there was like a bit where like David Gray, the singer, showed up and they would go Craig David, David Gray. For some reason, he would also parody Michael Jackson, stuff like that. So this video, it is like the full length video is really long, and it has like, you know how the bit at the beginning of Thriller where they're like out, they go to the cinema and then they're like out in the car and then that's when they encounter the zombies. It's like a parody of that, but it's Christmas. And Matthew Wright, that used to present the Right Stuff, turns up in a fairy costume. The whole thing needs to be seen to be believed. And then there's like a bunch of celebrities, like you know how like Nickelback's Rockstar videos, like a whole bunch of like famous people. It's like that, but with like British celebrities. Like I'm pretty sure like Tara Palmer Thompson is in there. Quite a few celebrities that are unfortunately no longer with us. The video needs to be seen to be believed. I could not, in good conscience, tell you that Proper Crimbo was a good song. I'm not going to sit here and gaslight you into thinking that, but it is. It is Christmas to me. It is Christmas to me. It comes on. Come and have a drink with me, Proper Crimbo. That's Christmas to me, and I think that is the one thing about it is that it does definitely sum up the Christmas spirit. Put up your tree with me, Proper Crimbo. Come have a drink with me, Proper Crimbo. There is a verse in it where he says, I waited all night for Santa to come. I wet the bed. That's what I had done. But it's just, it's Christmas to me, and it's on my playlist, so I can't put it anywhere else. Go and look up Proper Crumble if you haven't. It needs to be seen to be believed. Okay. I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Wizard. Like I said, there are three classic Christmas songs in the UK, and I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day is one of them. Wizard were like a were a rock band in the 70s, and they were quite popular. Unfortunately, these days they are only really remembered for this one song. But again, they're living off the royalties, and good for them. Their whole thing was that they had these really long white beards, so they looked like Gandalf. They look like wizards. Uh, and this is a great song. It's another one where it comes on and it instantly feels like Christmas. You know, the first line is when the snowman brings the snow, and as soon as you hear it, you're like, it's Christmas time. And you just might like to know if it's a great big smile on somebody's face. It's yeah, it is Christmas. When you hear Merry Christmas everybody and I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, it's officially Christmas. They are the starting line of Christmas. Why don't and the final line is why don't you give your love for Christmas? And you're right. You're right, Mr. Wizard. Why don't we? Once Upon a Christmas Song by Peter Kay. So this was a song Peter Kay did as a joke. This was his character Geraldine McQueen, who came from the reality singing competition parody special that he did called Britain's Got the Pop Factor, or possibly a new celebrity soap star superstar Strictly on Ice. And the winner of said parody program was a Irish transgender lady named Geraldine McQueen. And then after that, he decided to release a Christmas song as Geraldine McQueen. And the whole joke of the song is that it's about how no one writes Christmas songs anymore because only people only ever listen to the old ones. Why is no one making a new one? So here's a new one. And how every year you hear the same songs and they get stuck in your head and you hear it over and over and over again. And somehow, even though it was released to like make fun of that very concept, it has become one of our kind of staple Christmas songs in the UK. I love it. And to me, it is one of those songs that instantly makes me feel Christmassy. Even though it came in a lot later than most of the songs on this list, this is like Christmas to me. You'll be singing it over and over and over again. Every December they get in our heads. Turn it up, play it loud. Every Christmas should be the same. Singing it over and over and over and over again. I love it. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it God tier. I love this song. All I Want for Christmas is New Year's Day by Hearts. So this is a really, really sad song, which when it comes on my playlist, sometimes I'm like it's kind of taking my joy, but it's beautiful. The whole point of the song is about it's a song for the people who don't feel happy at Christmas. It's about that feeling where something has happened and you don't feel that joy. You are depressed, you're struggling, and everything just feels too much. And you're thinking to yourself, I just want the Christmas period to be over because I can't engage with this right now. It's just not, I can't do it. And you're saying to yourself, hopefully next year I'll be in a better place. Hopefully next year I'll be able to enjoy Christmas, but I just can't do it this year. All of the bells ringing out for Christmas. I'm singing goodbye to the year before. I know that the next one will be different and so much more. All of the bells ringing out for Christmas, and I'm not supposed to feel this way, but all that I want this year for Christmas is New Year's Day. It's really, really sad, but I'm like, there are people out there who need that song. I have needed that song. I have had those experiences. I have lost family members genuinely days after Christmas. I have had some really horrible things happen in the Christmas period, and I know that experience of saying, you know what, I don't know if I can do it this year. And I think it's good to have a song out there for the people who need that reassurance that it's okay to not be okay at Christmas. It's okay if you're not feeling it. It's okay if you can't do it. It's okay if you're not happy. It's okay if you're not singing joy to the world. You are allowed to feel that way. And I really like that Hearts put out a song for the people who need it. And it's going in my God tier. Xmas by Corey Taylor. Wow, one extreme to the other. So Xmas is also is an anti-Christmas song from Corey Taylor about the consumerism of Christmas, um, and how he hates it basically, and he hates everything about Christmas. There ain't nothing more depressing than a pine tree, gussied up with candy canes and balls. I think we collectively as a people should rise against this corporate jolly noise and let's buy some peace and quiet for a change before we spend it all on fucking toys. And then the chorus is, if I ain't drunk that it ain't Christmas, you know where to stick those jingle bells. If I'm not conked out, it ain't Kwanzaa. Saying, follow, I'll go fuck yourself. If I ain't hammered, it ain't Hanukkah. Joy to the world, getting stoned. If I ain't drunk, then it ain't Christmas. So leave this goddamn Scrooge the fuck alone. Basically, is the theme of the song. I think it's great. It's on my playlist. It's a bop. I love it. And he's right. You know, there is a consumerist aspect to Christmas that we need to like acknowledge. It's a very funny song. Oh my god. Okay, we've got a run of Dr. Elmo here, and then we've got a run of Cliff Richard. I did not intend that, but that's how the thing has generated them. So the Dr. Elmo classic, one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. There is definitely questions to be asked about why my favorite Christmas song is a song about a woman being murdered, but it's just so funny. And I grew up on the Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer special. It came out in the year 2000 when I was 5, and it I loved it, and I still do. And I loved Dr. Elmo's Twisted Christmas, and I just think this song is funny. I just think it's funny. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. She'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go, but she forgot her medication and staggered out the door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning, at the scene of the attack, there were hoofprints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back. It's so good. I particularly love the it's not Christmas without Grandma, all the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or send them back? Send them back! It's a really funny song, and I'm sure there are people who have lost family members at Christmas for whom this song is a little bit not in good taste, but I mean, I have lost a family member really close to Christmas, just after Christmas, but I still think this song is very funny. I enjoy it, and I really like the Christmas special. So it's going in Santa tier. And since we're doing it, we should probably move this one up because this song is a direct sequel to this song. So we've got Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, followed by Grandpa's Gonna Sew the Pants Off of Santa. So this song is a follow up to Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It starts out saying, like, you know, I'm sure you all remember the story of Grandma, um, and how she was. I can't remember the exact words, but the story of Grandma and how she was run over by Santa. And Grandpa was watching the TV when he saw a lawyer who promised that he could get money. So, Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa. That's what Grandpa's gonna do. Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa 'cause Grandma would have wanted him to. It's so funny as a sequel to Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, but it's particularly hilarious if you have seen the Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer TV special, because you know that it was sung by Cousin Mel and that other woman whose name escapes me, and they do it as this kind of Mexican maracas thing, and they're like, Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa, that's what Grandpa's gonna do. Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa, 'cause Grandma would have wanted him to. And there's a bit in it where she goes, no pantalones. This is iconic. I terrorize my friends with it. The 1st of December every year, I'm like, other people are doing Mariah Carey's Defrosted. I'm like, these two have defrosted. You're about to suffer. And I start sending it to everyone I know. Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa. He knows the law is on his side. Allah! Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa. Santa's going for a ride. It's on the playlist. The sad thing is, at the end of the actual song, they don't. He doesn't get money from it because the lawyers took him for a ride. The lawyers took him for a ride. It's a real shame. Then we have another song from Twisted Christmas. one of my other favorites, Grandma's Killer Fruitcake, and it's just so funny to me because it's so true. Everyone has that one relative who bakes something at Christmas, and you know it's awful. My gran, God rest her soul, once made a savoury jelly. It was this yellow thing in a dish, and she's like, "It's a savoury jelly," and not a single one of us touched it all evening because it looked horrible, and we were like, "I'm so sorry. I love you. Merry Christmas. I'm not eating that. What is it? What the hell have you made?" It looked like she'd got the fat from the meat and put it in a dish. That's what it looked like. It was so disgusting, and we still make fun of it to this day. Like, oh my god, do you remember the savory jelly? Everyone has that one family member who makes something so awful, and this song just perfectly encapsulates that feeling. The holidays were upon us and the things were going fine until I heard the doorbell and a chill ran up my spine. I grabbed the wife and children as the postman wheeled it in. My yearly Christmas nightmare has just come back again. It was harder than the heads of Uncle Bucky, heavy as the sermon of Preacher Lucky, one's enough to get the whole state of Kentucky a great big belly ache. It was denser than a drove of barnyard turkeys, tougher than a truckload of old beef jerky, drier than a drought in Albuquerque, Grandma's killer fruitcake. It's so true, and it's so iconic, and it's on the playlist. Okay, we're into the other Cliff Richard songs now. These are my Cliff Richard songs I actually really like. So first up we have Saviour's Day. Saviour's Day is probably his second most famous Christmas song after Mistletoe and Wine. This one does appear on the radio quite a lot. It's a much more like kind of big bold sort of anthem. Open your eyes on the Savior's Day. Don't look back or turn away. Life can be yours if you only stay. He is calling you on the Savior's Day. I really like this song. I think it's really good. It makes me feel festive. It makes me feel happy. It's really good. Then we get into, I think, probably his most fun Christmas song, which is 21st Century Christmas. This one's definitely, like, I think a real show of, like, what Cliff wants to do with his Christmas music is he's using this song to say, like, how much Christmas is different now than it used to be, but how we should still remember, the true meaning of Christmas and the Christian sense. So it's like, the satellites tracking Santa. We check our Christmas list. We leave our mobile numbers to help out old Saint Nick. Sometimes we stop and wonder, has that old bubble burst, or would this Christmas morning be like the first? And tonight as we thank Bethlehem and bless the Lord for love again, with peace on earth, goodwill to men, the future is the past. We have a first light star, bright child of light, so right, 21st century Christmas. We'll microwave some popcorn, but on a DVD. it's yeah, the whole point of the song is like we're doing 21st century things, but we should remember baby Jesus. But I think it's a really fun song. It's a really upbeat, much more upbeat than his other Christmas songs. It comes on, it's like bum 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 beep ba dum bum. I think it's great. I really love it. It's on the playlist. And then we have Santa's List. Santa's List is about how this is a song all about peace on earth. And I mean, ultimately, it's like if there's any version of religion you should subscribe to, it's the version that says that we should have peace on earth. I cannot fault this song for saying the only wish on Santa's list is that one day there will be peace on this earth, because yeah, that is what we should all want, it's what we should all strive for, is a world of peace. And that's basically what this song says, is that we don't need a Merry Christmas, we don't need a Happy New Year. The only wish on Santa's list is that one day there will be peace on this earth. I'm all for world peace. It's on the playlist. Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End by The Darkness. This is one of our more modern Christmas songs, and it's a rock song, a kind of all glam rock song, and it has permeated the public consciousness. We all know it, we all love it. Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End. I can't sing it because my microphone will cut out if I try and scream sing this song. But it's a brilliant song. It's so iconic. If you haven't heard it, I do encourage you to go and listen to it. It's really, really fun. It's on the playlist. Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney, one of the kind of classics in the UK. Paul McCartney, obviously, of Beatles fame. I used to really like this song as a kid. It has worn on me over the years, and I think I'm a bit more probably tolerate it now. Uh, no, I'm gonna give it What the Hell, sure. It definitely doesn't. I don't like it as much as I used to. It comes on, and I am a bit like, oh god, here we go. I don't hate it though. but it is a bit cringe. The moon is bright, the spirit's here. It only comes this time of year. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Like the melody is almost non-existent, and then we get the choir of children sang their song. They practiced all year long. Ding dong, ding dong. Like, Paul, what are you doing? I mean, I never liked the Beatles anyway. Everyone who knows me knows I hate the Beatles. I think the vast majority of their songs suck. And honestly, when Paul McCartney made his own music, it didn't really get any better. The band gave us the frog chorus. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. Wonderful Christmas Time is fine. It's not great. Um, you know what? Screw it. I'm putting it in tolerated. I don't care. The 12 Pains of Christmas by Bob Rivers. I had to include this in here because I listen to it every year and it still cracks me up and I think about it all the time. It's basically a parody of the 12 Days of Christmas. I forgot the name of it. 12 Days of Christmas, but it's about things that piss him off about Christmas. So it's things like um, sending Christmas cards, rigging up the lights, uh, charities, facing my in-laws, and finding a Christmas tree. It's really funny, and the song gets more chaotic as it goes on. So like the second day of Christmas is rigging up the lights, but every time it comes back around, the guy's getting more and more angry at his lights. So there's like one bit he's like, "Get the flashlight! I blew a fuse. One light goes out, they all go out. Why the hell are they blinking?" Fine, you're so smart. You rig up the lights. It's really funny. I encourage you to go and listen to it. It's a real laugh. We think about it every year. Like there's so many times like things happened like that, and I think about that song and I quote it. It's great. It's a great summary of the nightmare that Christmas can be. 2,000 Miles with the Pretenders. My mom hates this song because she hates Chrissy Hynde. Um, Musically, not as a person. I love it. Chrissy Hynde will tell you it was not ever meant to be a Christmas song. It just references Christmas, but it became a Christmas song because that's how these things work. I love it. It's on my playlist. I really enjoy it. I really like the Pretenders. I like Chrissy Hynde. I you know Stephanie knows all the chords. I enjoy her. It's on the playlist. Dark Sunglasses that came out back in like 2014. They used to play it in the radio all the time. And it was great. I saw Chrissy Hynde at was it Glasgow last year? She looked fucking fantastic. Absolute queen. I love her. Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande. What a fucking bop. When this song came out, like, it's always weird when a new Christmas song comes out because, like, Christmas songs are sort of like, they've been here for so long. Like, the ones that we have now, like, a lot of our like, top Christmas songs came from the 70s, so they've been around for a long time now. And it's always weird when a new one comes out, like, is it going to stay? Is it going to have any staying power? But Santa Tell Me is, like, one of the songs I've heard most so far this December. It is everywhere. It really did. She did something. She put crack in that song because it just stormed in and became one of the most popular Christmas songs, and as it should. It's a bop. I love it. Speaking of Ariana Grande, we have "It's Not Christmas Without You" by the cast of Victorious. So there is a Christmas episode of Victorious. They have a song called "It's Not Christmas Without You," and it's on my playlist because I think it's really fun. If you hear it coming on that special day, just trust your heart, don't let your head get in the way, 'cause it's Christmas and the start of something new. Yeah, it's Christmas and I hope you feel it too. It's great. It's great. I love it. It's on the playlist. It's a bop. Okay, now we've got Sabrina Carpenter's entire Fruitcake album. Should I have put the whole thing on here? Possibly not. Did I? I did. I don't care. A Nonsense Christmas is incredible. It is to the point. You know what? Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna give it. I can't get the bloody thing to go up. Hang on. I've got too many rules now. I'm gonna give it Santa tier, and you're all gonna be like, "What is wrong with you?" But I love Nonsense so much. When she released that Christmas version, I was like, "Oh, this is incredible." To the point now where half the time when I'm listening, like I went to a Sabrina tribute act a wee while ago, and she sang Nonsense, and I was trying to sing along, and I kept singing the wrong words because I kept singing the Christmas version because I listened to the Christmas version more than I listened to the real song throughout the year. It gets Christmas, and I have the Christmas one on repeat, so I'm like, she's up at the concert singing it, and I'm like, think I only want you under my mistletoe. I might change your contact. It has a huge North Pole. And then I'm like, shit, I don't actually remember the real words. Look at all those presents. That's a big sag. Boy, that package is too big to gift wrap. It's incredible. I think it's one of our best Christmas songs. I don't care. It's a bop. I love it. Okay, Buy Me Presents. Buy Me Presents is probably my second favourite off of Fruitcake. I think it's so funny. If you don't want to buy me presents and drink me like a warm glass of milk, if you don't want to race here from the North Pole to Beverly Hills, then I know, just to get my stocking filled, then I know somebody who will. I think it's so much fun. It's a great Christmas song. Santa doesn't know you like I do. Been there through the good and bad. Know how to make you laugh. That is such a great song. It's so good. It's so festive. It's so warm. Even though it's a sad song, it's so warm and fuzzy, and I just love it. I love it. Cindy Lou Who is probably What the Hell Sure. It's like not as high up as. Well, actually, no. It's still on the playlist because all of these are on my playlist. Is the thing. I have the entire Fruit on my playlist, so I can't really. I was just meaning that I don't love it as much as Nonsense, Buy Me Presents, and Santa's Not What I Do, but they're all on my playlist, so it doesn't count. Where did that go? Oh, it's here. Cindy Lou Who is not. I don't love it as much. But I still like it. It isn't New Year's yet. It's probably my least favorite off of Fruitcake, but Fruitcake just makes me sick. It's so fun that I can't not love it. I love them all. I love Fruitcake. It's brilliant. All Alone on Christmas is on the playlist. I love this song. Nobody ought to be all alone on Christmas. I just love this song. I think it's brilliant. Whenever it comes on, I love it. I'm up and dancing. Darlene Love is one of the voices of Christmas. I love that song. Oh Christ. Okay. Fairy Tale in New York, the Pogues featuring Kirsty MacColl. I know how popular this song is. All right? I know. I know that for some people this song is Christmas to them. And it's not that I hate the song. It's that I hate the Pogues. I don't like the Pogues and Kirsty MacColl musically, and so I don't like listening to this song. The intro is unbearable, and I know he's meant to sound drunk. I know, I get the idea. It doesn't mean it's nice on my ears. It's Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank, and no man should no shoot. I don't like it. There is a cover on my Christmas album by Ronan Keating and Moya Brennan of Clannad, which is much better, and I enjoy listening to that. But I don't enjoy listening to the actual original version of Fairy Tale in New York, and it is not the song of Christmas to me. And the nice thing about the version that's on my Christmas album with Ronan Keating and Moya Brennan is that it doesn't include the line. It's "You scumbag, you maggot, you're cheap and you're haggard," which is just a lot better than having to have the whole annual debate of are you allowed to say the F slur if you're singing along to Fairy Tale in New York. People are like, no, they're trying to take my voice. This is censorship. No one's allowed to say anything anymore. Woke nonsense. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna give it tolerate it. It depends. It really does depend. Depends on my mood. It depends on whether you're playing me the actual version or the version that I like. And it also just depends on whether or not I have the time to if I have the time to sit through the intro to get to the bit with the Irish fiddles, because it does pick up at that point, but still not by much. Because I still don't think Kirsty MacColl was a very great singer. You know, what was that one that she had? There's a man at the chip shop swears he's Elvis. Strange songs. Christmas Without You by Ava Max. I have it on my playlist. I think it's fun. Is it the best Christmas song in the world? No. It's Ava Max. I mean, we know Ava Max, the queen of samples, but it's fun. I like it. Greatest Time of Year by Ali and AJ. What a classic. Come on. What a classic. That's just to play on the Disney Channel like all the time. It's just fun. It's fun early 2000s Ali and AJ. What can you say? It's a good time. River by Joni Mitchell. So I didn't actually know this song at all until Olivia Rodrigo did it as her song in the High School Musical, the series, the Christmas special. They all had to pick a song to perform, and she picked River, and I'd never heard it before, and it was so beautiful. So the version I've got on my playlist is Olivia Rodrigo's from HMMT but obviously I'm including Joni on this list. But I really liked it. It's coming up Christmas, they're cutting down trees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. It's a really sad song, and it's really pretty, so it's on the playlist. So I had to include this. This song only came out a couple of weeks ago. I happened to go on to Jojo Siwa's Spotify profile on the very day that this came out. Didn't know, it just happened to be there. And I was like, oh, what the hell is this? Why was I going onto her profile, you ask? Because I quite often like to bop out to some of her songs, and I was going onto her profile because I wanted to listen to Waste of a Heartbreak. And she had a brand new song out, and it's called Message to the World, brackets, Little Drummer Girl. And I listened to it, and oh my god, it is so bad. It's so terrible. And I was like, this is going straight on my playlist. And it stuck in my head all the time. It starts off, it's her doing a cover of Little Drummer Boy, and then it changes into this like sort of pop dance thing where she's like sending out a message to the world, coming from your little drummer girl. Ba-rum ba bum bum, ba-rum ba bum bum, ba-rum ba bum bum. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's like I can't remember. It's like starts off. It goes like it's all about the kick and the snare because she's like talking about drums. This is what the hell sure. It is on my playlist, but it's what the hell sure because I there is no other way to describe "Message to the World" Little Drummer Girl by Jojo Siwa than what the hell sure. Mary's Boy Child by Boney M is a classic. It's brilliant. It's Santa tier. Come on. It's so much fun. Oh my lord, you sent your son to save us. Oh my lord, your very gift you gave us. Oh my lord. It's so good. Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. It's so much fun. It's not on my CD, and honestly, that's evil because it's so good. Oh God. Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. I love Kelly Clarkson, right? I have loved Kelly Clarkson since she was on American Idol. I have her albums. Her second album, the one that no one liked, that's my shit. Never Again. I hope the ring you gave to her turns her finger green. I love Kelly Clarkson. But dear God, Underneath the Tree is the worst Christmas song of all. I hate it so much. It's so screechy and like I can't even make out what she's saying because it's just like it's so loud and so screechy. I hate it. I hate it so much. I can't stand it. And it's always stuck in my head and it plays everywhere and I hate it. It's Santa's Village of the Damned. I can't explain to you. I'm so sorry, Kelly Clarkson. I love you, but just not for that. Merry Christmas, everyone by Shakin' Stevens. Snow is falling all around me, children playing, having fun. 'Tis the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. We're gonna have a party tonight underneath the mistletoe and kiss by candlelight. It's what the hell, sure. I don't love it. It's not great, but if it comes on, it's like sure, why not? One More Sleep also is Santa's Village of the Damned. Very much like Underneath the Tree, same problem. It's screechy, it's annoying, it gets on my nerves. I just don't enjoy it. It's not as screechy as Underneath the Tree. I can at least understand what Leona's saying, but I just don't like it. I don't think it's fun. I heard it the other day at a Christmas market and I was not vibing. I was not vibing. It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams. Also, Santa's Village of the Damned. This song makes me want to tear off my own face. It plays everywhere. It's always in adverts. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. Shut the fuck up. Andy Williams, I think you're a really cool dude. Genuinely. I don't want to hear this song. It doesn't help that in the UK there is a travel company that uses this song in their advert in the summer to try and sell beach holidays. It's a company called On the Beach, not promo. The other travel industries are available. And they use it and they go, it's the most wonderful time of the year to refer to the summer holiday. And I'm like, you can't do that. It's a Christmas song. You can't just take a Christmas song and try and repurpose it for the summer. Stop doing that. And it's really annoying because it means that not only do I have to hear this song all Christmas, I also have to hear it all summer. And I hate it. And I am forced to listen to it more than any other Christmas song thanks to this fucking company and their adverts. I hate it. I hate it so much. And On the Beach, I hate you too. Jingle Bell Rock is tolerated. I don't love Jingle Bell Rock, honestly. I obviously love the bit in Mean Girls when they do the performance and then kick the boombox into the audience. But as a song itself, it's not my favourite. It's fine, but it is definitely a tolerated. I don't want to listen to Jingle Bell Rock of my own volition. Baby, It's Cold Outside. Oh god. No, it's Santa's Village of the Damned. the version I looked up who sang it originally, and apparently it was Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Jordan. In the UK, our most known version is Tom Jones and Cerys Matthews of Catatonia. It's not a good version. Cerys Matthews is not the best singer in the world. She kind of does this breathy talk singing, and I don't like it. And as we've discussed many times over the years, Baby It's Cold Outside is a creepy song where it sounds like this woman wants to leave and this man won't let her. And it comes across as kind of assaulty, you know? She's like, I really, my father will start to worry, my mother will be there at the door, so I really better scurry. And he's like, no, you don't have to. No, stay. No, it's fine. She's like, no, I need to go. It's creepy, and I don't like it. And I didn't like it before I found it creepy. I never liked it. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a really bad run we've got going on here. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Very much in the same thing as The Most Wonderful Time of the Year, although I think I actually hate this one more. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. I hate it. I don't know what 5 and 10 means. I just hate it. It's in all the Christmas adverts. It makes my skin crawl. I hate it. Awful song, Santa's Village of the Damned. I did include Stay Another Day on here. Stay Another Day is another one that I don't think counts as a Christmas song, but people think it is. Um, they wore big puffy jackets in the video and it was snowing, therefore a Christmas song. But as the guy from East 17 will tell you, he wrote the song about his brother who died from suicide, and it was about how he never really felt like he ever got the chance to like really get to know him, which is like I only just got to know you as one of the lines. And that's the whole point of he wished that he could stay another day. And he took it to the band, and the manager was like, "Oh, this will make a great Christmas song." And he's like, "It's not a Christmas song. It's a song about my dead brother." And the guy's like, "No, no, we'll put some jingly bells in it, and it'll be a Christmas song. It'll be great. It'll do bits. Wait till you see." And it did. It did do bits. It was like a Christmas number one. But the guy was like, "It was never meant to be a Christmas song. It's a song about my dead brother." So, I personally am not a huge fan of it anyway. It's a tolerate it for me. But I do feel bad that this song that he really emotional song he wrote about his dead brother got repurposed to be a Christmas song against as well. I feel bad for him. Christmas Baby Please Come Home by Darlene Love on the playlist. Another, like I said, Darlene Love is one of the voices of Christmas. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. I also love how this song is mentioned in Alone on Christmas. There's like a bit in it, it's like something something singing Baby Please Come Home. Like she's literally referencing her own song in the other song. I think that's very fun. Um, I like Baby Please Come Home, it's really good. Feliz Navidad! Feliz Navidad! This song is not as big in the UK because we don't really have a huge Spanish speaking population. Um, but it's fun. If it does occasionally come on, it came on a couple of years ago. I was in a shop and they had on a playlist of like Christmas music, but it was like dance remixes. And it was like a dance remix of Feliz Navidad, and literally the person at the counter said to like, the shop assistant, like, "What is this that we're playing? What is this?" Because it was bizarre. But I was bopping in the shop. It was great. I love Feliz Navidad. It's a good laugh. There's also that great TikTok that's like, and the DNA results are in. Philippe's not your dad. Incredible. Run Rudolph Run. I'm gonna say it's on the playlist. It's not actually on my playlist, but I love Run Rudolph Run. It's so fun. It's Chuck Berry. How can you not love it? It's a great time. I think it's fun. Holly Jolly Christmas by Burl Ives. Santa Village of the Damned. I hate Holly Jolly Christmas. I hate it even more when Michael Bublé sings it. It's awful. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I hate it. Nails down a chalkboard. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas to me. Meh. I don't really have a feeling either way on this song. I just don't care. I have no desire to listen to it. It's just yeah. I don't really feel anything for this Christmas by Donny Hathaway. I'm so sorry. Thank God it's Christmas. I love Queen, but this one is not one of my favorites. I think it is kind of tolerated for me. I just it's not really it for me. It's not one I listen to at Christmas. Yeah, it's kind of tolerated. I'll Be Home for Christmas is also Santa's Village of the Damned, Bing Crosby, I'm so sorry. But it's also incredibly drudgy. I'll be home for Christmas, but only in my dreams. The best thing about this song was that video of Camila Cabello. I'll be home for Christmas. I'm glad the song exists purely for bringing us that. Other than that, I don't care for it. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Um, what the hell, sure. I don't love it, but if it comes on, I'm like, sure, why not? Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt. Ugh, okay. I'm not a big fan of Santa Baby in any version. The version that I grew up with was on my Christmas CD was Kylie Minogue doing that breathy singing thing that she does. I do like Eartha Kitt's version more, but there is one version of Santa Baby that I really do love, and it's the version with Ariana Grande and Liz Gillies from Victorious on Ariana's Christmas album. Um, I think it was called Christmas Kisses. And it's got this thing where it goes do 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 do, and it's really fun when they do it. So I think Santa Baby is a what the hell sure for me, but it depends on the version because there are versions. Michael Bublé in his like no homo version where he says Santa Buddy is Santa's Village of the Damned. Santa Baby very much depends on who's singing it. Santa Buddy is so offensive to me. I hate it so much. Like, bro, just embrace the gay. What are you doing? Stop that. Stop it. Mela Kaliki Maka. What the hell, sure. I don't speak Hawaiian, but it's a fun time. It's a good time. I like it. Good song. Christmas Tree Farm by Taylor Swift. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Meh. I've never been into Christmas Tree Farm by Taylor Swift. I said to my mum recently, like, did you know Taylor Swift's Christmas song? And she assumed she just released it and hadn't heard it yet. And I'm like, oh no, no, she released it years ago. You just never hear it because it never plays anywhere. I don't think I've ever heard Christmas Tree Farm in the wild. It never plays. It's just not a Christmas song that permeated the consciousness at all. And I think it's one of her most boring songs she's ever done. My Heart is in a Christmas Tree Farm. Good for you. It does nothing for me. And I don't listen to it. It's not my playlist. I don't care. We kept a good one for last. Thank you to Tier Maker for ordering them like this. Classic of Christmas. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. It's definitely not my favorite, but it's so iconic. It comes on, and of course, every year we have to do it. She's defrosting, and then there she is on the 1st of December. I don't want. It's so iconic. My favourite version, though, is the version at the end of Love Actually that Olivia Olson sings when she's on stage playing Joanna, the little girl from Sam's school, at like 10 years old, and she absolutely rocks it. And they deliberately all tuned her voice because they said she sounded too good and no one would believe it. No one would believe she sounded like that, even though that's how she actually sounded. That's my favourite version of that song. The version that was on my Christmas album when I was a kid was Samantha Mumba, which is also very good. Samantha Mumba. I love her. Um, yeah, I mean, like I say, it's not my favorite, and it's not on my playlist, so I think that makes it a what the hell sure, but it's a very high what the hell sure because it's iconic. And so that's it. That is my Christmas song ranking, and my God tiers are Step Into Christmas, Stop the Cavalry, I Believe in Father Christmas, A Spaceman Came Traveling, A Winter's Tale, Merry Christmas Everybody, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, Once Upon a Christmas Song, All I Want for Christmas is New Year's Day, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, Nonsense Christmas, and Mary's Boy Child. And I think that sums it up quite well. So let me know in the comments what you think. Tell me what songs that you love that I hate. Tell me what songs that you hate that I love. And I will see you in the next one. And have a Merry Christmas. Bye, everyone.